So here we are live. Mazer getting for his quad grab. Throwing up grenades. Locust taking him down
got the
quickly.
red armor, that's really important.
Yes.
He's trying to save the yellow armor for his teammate here. So they have both armors, and Locust only have the green. That doesn't provide that much protection.
And he doesn't exactly have a lot of cells to use for the LG. So Locust is kind of fighting with one leg right now. Throwing up a lot of grenade. Mazer is going to be able to catch him though. A little bit of lag there. We're seeing Locust BPS take an early lead, just like 6-4 though. Here they are up on top of the red armor. XantoM coming in, going to be not taking a lot of damage though. Locust grabbing red armor, going to be grabbing some more health. This is good for him because he could really sit here and he can have the LG. So if it weren't for the quad damage, this is the place where Locust would want to stay because he can get plenty of health back up and have control of both the LG and the red armor. But with that quad being there, that really would launch Locust back to the other side of the map. Now Locust does get the grab, but it doesn't last for very long.
The quad died, yeah. That's what usually happens because it's in such a vulnerable spot.
Exactly.
So you spam it.
So, I don't know if that was going to be a good example of what we're going to see there, but if Locust can keep control of that area, go through the teleporter and head back towards quad at the right time, and even if he dies, you know, just having the advantage on top of red and LG the whole time, that's going to be really, really good for him.
I mean, this is an LG heavy map, so you want to try and deny your opponents that as long as possible. So usually you have one player at red armor, and
that's going to be
around
Locust.
that area.
And we have the also on 4-5
as well.
Locust comes out on top with only 3 health though, but he didn't last there very long. So yeah, as you said, a lot of the fights are going to be over LG. Yeah. There we go, Locust getting one again. And even though it's in a vulnerable place, the fact that he had red armor, and now he has mega health, now he can really go around here. And this is really good for BPS and Locust because this is going to give them enough frags to be a little bit more comfortable with their position here. This is going to give them a little bit more confidence as far as being able to keep control here. Now, Locust doing a lot of damage with the LG. He's got a lot of frags off of this quad so far. And he's going to have a few more seconds. And just at the end of this, he's going to be heading back towards LG. Picking up 2 in mid-air there. That was just and heading back towards LG. XantoM fights him for it though, but we have BPS taking control back of that. So he's going to be able to be in a good position here. He has red, he has LG, and he can set this back up for Locust, who's currently up on top of red. Oh, he just died.
But both Locust and BPS are pretty good duelers on this map, so they have great map knowledge. And if they get the quad, they will do so much damage. So BPS sniping Mazer there.
Sniping with the shotgun, only in Quake. 47-15 right now, 3 minutes and 16 seconds in. This is going off very quickly so far, and this could be good for Locust and BPS because they need to take this map in order to stay in the running for map number 5. BPS dying on top of Mega right there. Locust currently in control of red armor. He's got full red armor. He's got control, and with that spawn right there, XantoM's gonna be making a push with yellow armor. Took a while for that yellow to get burned off. That gave Locust something else to think about, but he's still alive, but it looks like they're really wanting to keep him off of that now. That's gonna be the dominant strategy.
Both Mega and yellow armor, that's why it looks so the cells.
That's gonna be the dominant strategy for XantoM and Mason over there. We're gonna need to keep Locust off of this. This is gonna be absolutely vital. And BPS does get quad. Doesn't have a lot of armor, not a lot of health, but that did deny the quad from Locust and BPS. That is going to give them a little bit more of a start. XantoM here on RA. Locust doesn't have a lot besides green armor, and Mega was burned off pretty quickly there.
Well, since BPS and Locust is up, I mean they're in the lead, so they just want the quad to either die or they get it. It doesn't really matter what, because as long as they do that, the opponent doesn't get many frags.
But even if they don't, you know, even if XantoM and Mazer just gets the grab and they die, that is at least not, you know, more frags going into Locust and BPS's pocket. And they really need to slow them down right now because Locust and BPS have been on an absolute rampage. And again, that's due to this control over this one key area right here. Locust leaves LG and RA in favor of catching some of that quad, and there he is. He gets the grab, uncontested, and now, yeah, these are going to be a lot more frags. This is going to make Major and Xantom's job a hell of a lot harder now. A beautiful frag there. I mean, he's catching these left and right. His aim is being
I really can't see anything that XantoM and Major can do to turn this
not
around.
anymore now.
Now it will just
Especially
be
with
a
its
frag.
rust. I mean, if Locust sees you, you're toast. That's about it.
Quad and shaft is your equivalent of railgun.
I don't know, railgun is a little bit tame compared to that.
Yeah, but still, it's a one-shot.
Alright, yeah, and with that last quad run, that is going to spell bad news for Major and XantoM, because now the lead has just been expanded so far, and they weren't able to do a lot of damage during that quad run, and they took so many frags to the face during that entire bout. So the fight over here on Mega, yes, I'm going to let Locust stack up on LG. He's going to go down though, and BTS is going to end up getting the quad, but with less than half the match left to go, this could be a little bit too late for them.
Seems like BPS Locust has control of the Mega as well. Making it really hard for the opponents.
Yeah, so you can just see the difference here. BPS having quad, his aim with the LG is not quite as unerring as Locust, and a lot of players are getting away from frags here. And even a team frag there. Oh, I'm sorry, the other way around, but 96 to 33. Last
we can see here Locust has 30% lightning. It's pretty good. It could be better, but it's BPS having 24%, and I mean he spams a lot of shaft as well, so you have to take that into consideration.
Right.
XantoM has 33% lightning gun, pretty good, but he hasn't had the lightning gun that much. Same with Macer, he has 45% lightning gun, but he hasn't had it that much in it.
Now XantoM's going to have to waste a lot of time with this quad just reasserting control over the red armor because they do need that item. So a quad that BPS and Locust would be using to get frags, XantoM's going to have to use to get a control of an area, and it's not even going to work all that well. Major does get red armor, but he gets pushed off of that pretty quickly, bounced up with those rockets. And yeah, they're just out of time for this.
It's almost 50 frags in 2 minutes, it's not doable. So we will see a fifth in deciding now.
Absolutely, and for semifinal we couldn't ask for better. And really, I do have to say that, yeah, you do need 5 maps here for even the semifinals, where a lot of leagues would just have 5 maps on the finals. Because the maps are so different here, we've seen so many different styles of play just in the last half hour, that, yeah, you just need a lot of maps to really decide who's going to be the victor today.
Well, it's a bit easier to have 5 maps in 2 and 2 and 1 on 1 because it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
a 20-minute 5 map is most.
There goes your day, yeah.
And then there comes the tossing and the whiting and everything else. So,
Yeah.
it will be about 2 hours.
Alright, 1 minute left. We're currently looking at a score of 110 for Locust and BPS versus 55 for Mazer and XantoM, and yeah, this is pretty much all but over for XantoM and Mazer here. Last quad run is going to be coming up here in just a few seconds. XantoM is setting up, but he's out of health. Actually, no! Denial! BPS is going to be able to take it, but yeah, quad is going to die. And that's not going anywhere.
It was the individual skills of Locust and BPS that settled this map. I mean, XantoM and Mazer is not even close to this.
Yeah, and really there is some necessity for teamwork here, but as you can see, Locust can just sit up on top of RA, have the lightning gun in his hands, and really just do a lot of damage that way. So there's been a lot of frags happening due to that. And he has 10 seconds left here. We're going to see this one wind down. And this is making me extremely curious what map number 5 is going to be.